The first time that I met Leighton was Christmas 2013. Mariah called me hysterically from his tattoo shop. They had both been drinking, and Mariah said that Leighton threw her through the plate glass window. When I got there, she was bleeding, and I had to take her to the emergency room for stitches. I can't stand him. Leighton lies, and he beats up my daughter.
Well, Julianne says the first time she met her daughter's boyfriend, Leighton, it was after an incident that left her daughter, Mariah, bleeding and needing to go to the emergency room. But Leighton says Mariah pushes him to the point where he cannot control himself and claims Mariah has even physically attacked him. Obviously, it's volatile.
Yeah, when drugs and alcohol are involved, it gets pretty intense.
Which is constantly. It's just constant anymore.
Why do you have this resentment towards your mother?
Because she's a liar and a manipulator, and
What's she lying about?
she twists every story. He didn't throw me through a window. He hit the window.
That's what you told me
No,
when you
it's
called
not.
crying.
No, it's not.
Is she lying about you being a drug addict?
No.
Is she lying about you being in a domestically violent relationship with Leighton?
I'd say that's true, but it goes both ways.
Where'd you get this black eye?
From him.
So you may disagree about some of the details, but the material substance of what she's concerned about is genuine.
Yes, but just like everything else, I feel it is being blown out of proportion and lies.
Okay, well, let's put it back into proportion so I can deal with what really is. Do you need to be here talking to me?
Yes.
About?
My drug use, his drug use, both of our violence towards each other.
Mental health issues. She's been on and off probation since she's 12 years old. She's had 2 DWIs. She's had possession of drugs.
When did she
She's
start?
tricked
When
the
did she start-
probation officers.
When did she start doing marijuana?
When she was probably
When you started giving it to her?
14. I didn't give it to her,
That's
but
a
I
lie.
condoned it. I didn't tell her it was evil. I thought it was better than drinking.
What the hell were you thinking?
I was really stupid. I had a husband that drank a lot on the weekends, and Mariah and I both agreed that drinking was terrible and that drinking causes violence and people's dying, and that she convinced me that marijuana was natural and an herb, and I thought, wow, it's way better than drinking. And she convinced, I said, Mariah, but
A 12-year-old convinced you of something?
Okay, you were 14.
I
And
was
your
12.
IQ, her verbal IQ is in the 150s. And so maybe she can convince me of stuff.
What is your job?
Anyway,
A disability
I was
determination
bad. I did the
examiner?
wrong thing.
No one should be able to convince you of something that isn't true. That's your job.
And I said, Mariah, this will lead to other drugs. I'm really worried about that. No, it won't, Mom. I would never put another chemical in my body. Weed is natural. And so honestly, I didn't think it was that terrible.
Did you go consult anybody? Did you talk to a physician, a pediatrician, your family doctor? Do you have a computer? Did you Google it? Or did you just decide stupidity was a virtue?
I really, really screwed up. And I tried to get her treatment 3 times beforehand.
Then why are you
And
defending it? You either drink or do drugs on the weekend when you're 12.
14, but
14, 13, 15, whatever,
I
pick a
messed
number.
up bad. I admit it.
Then can I say that? I messed up bad. Whoops.
I've caused things to be way worse when I thought I was making them better. And I feel like you're my only hope because you seem to lay it out to people and tell them what idiots they are and what stupid decisions that they've made. And I know that.
Well, you know why I'm that way? Because I feel like if people come all the way here, they at least deserve for me to tell them the truth as I see it. For you to allow a child whose brain is pruning itself at the time, to start doing marijuana is an absolute higher form of insanity.